Now let's go inside the cage for the official intro and Jazz Sakura.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the World Series of Fighting 11. We are live at the Ocean Center in Daytona Beach, Florida, and we'd like to welcome our viewers that are streaming live at NBCSports.com. We've got a couple of light heavyweights locked in the decagon. Let's start it off. We are scheduled for 3 rounds. Our first fight is brought to you by the Green Beret Foundation. And now, introducing, fighting out of the blue corner, his record: 4 wins, 6 defeats, standing 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing 201 pounds, fighting out of Lake City, Florida, introducing Rashaun Spencer. And now his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, his record is perfect: 1 victory, 0 defeats, standing 6 feet tall, weighing 206 1/2 pounds, fighting out of Titusville, Florida, presenting Muhammed "Mo Muscle" De'Reese. Your referee is Josh Rutgers.
Okie dokie.
Judge is ready. Judge is ready. Judge is ready. Ready?
Breaking the ice.
Begin.
Here we go. First fight of 8 here today. Going to be a fun day from the Ocean Center in Daytona Beach, Florida. You've got De'Reese, and the shorts are almost kind of the same here. What are you doing this one, Boss?
Well, you look at the gloves.
Yeah, I was going to say, you've got both white and black here. At the bottom of your screen is Rashaun Spencer.
With the blue tapes around his wrists will be Spencer, and De'Reese with the red. Nice straight strikes there. But De'Reese moved out of the way very nicely.
Spencer.
Nice.
Yeah, now De'Reese trying to go for the takedown. It's Spencer that comes up with it here.
Yeah, when he came in with that big punch, De'Reese kicked him inside low kick, so he lost his balance because he put his weight on his front leg. It's very smart.
And now De'Reese has got Spencer on his back.
Let's see what he can do. He needs to cross face here, needs to break that grip.
Trying to get a couple of body shots with the left hand.
Yeah, it's not going to do anything. There's no, there's not enough space. You need space in order to strike with power. It's a very dangerous thing going around the neck. If you're in a mount position, the opponent on the bottom only has to catch with one of his legs a foot, trap the arm, and move him to that side.
Spencer on his back right now.
He needs to break that grip. He needs to put his right hand in, slide it in, open hand, and then cross face it. This is better. Now he needs to climb a little higher. Ooh, lost control there. Forgot about his right hook.
Can't grab the shorts, and De'Reese lets go there, but still has Spencer down.
You know, it's funny that you mentioned, because you can't grab your own shorts. That's it's kind of a cool rule, because sometimes you see a fighter, he's complaining to the referee, hey, he's grabbing his own shorts, and he goes, hey, it's legal.
That's okay.
It's totally cool.
2 minutes gone by here in round 1, scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. First fight of the day here in Daytona Beach, Florida. Spencer trying to get the reversal here and get back up to his feet.
His best bet, although he has 2 knockout victories and 2 submissions as well, so he's good anywhere.
What about how when you hear from your corner what they're trying to tell you when you're down like that? I mean, to give you the advice on what you need to do to get out of that position?
You know, it's hard. For instance, with Spencer, well, both these guys actually fought already 11 fights, so it shouldn't be anymore. I would say De'Reese, with his 11-0 record in amateur, he just waited till he felt comfortable and relaxed so he could tune in onto his corner and do actually what they say. It's very easy, you always say, to fight in a controlled environment like a dojo, but it's a completely different ballgame once you do it under pressure. Oh, very nicely timed takedown here by Reese.
De'Reese avoiding a couple of shots, and then on the takedown again of Spencer.
That could actually be a Dutch name, De'Reese. Yeah, that was very nicely timed. He waited for the big power strikes till he planted his feet, till Spencer planted his feet, and then he went in. He's looking for a side choke there, but Spencer sees it coming. feels it coming.
Use that cage, brother. You're gonna get on your right hip, right hip.
Sits in a half guard most of the time. You can simply sit up and start banging away. Gotta watch out that your opponent doesn't go for a full guard. And watch out for the up kick. Oh, that one was close, that up kick. Very nice, the side mount, but you see here, with the left knee, see Spencer putting his knee in there to create distance. Constantly bringing that left knee in there, very smart.
They had the side control going on for a second right now, and now Spencer, who in a double situation of trying to defend yourself but get out of the move as well.
Yeah, it's very hard for him right now because he's on the bottom here, but still in half guard. He needs to go for a reverse, so he's looking for the side choke from the bottom. He said, hey, listen, you tried it on me, let's try it on you.
Muhammed De'Reese trying to get a couple of punches in.
De'Reese has to watch out now. It's illegal to get kicked in the face, so not good for him. Feet control, tries the side mount again, but look for the right knee to go in between the body, in between their bodies.
10 seconds left in round one.
He's going for a Kimura, down for an Americana. Figure four, hammerlock, all the same.
Spencer is trying to hang on here, what you will, to get to round two, but round one belonging to De'Reese on a couple of takedowns, and most of it spent on the mat. Spencer.
Just engage and keep it on the feet. Can Nick Newell take it to the ground? Although Nick also knocked two guys out, he just prefers the ground to finish people, so he can do both. And another well-timed, almost takedown here by De'Reese. He's ready for it again. Oh, now.
Spencer.
Great wrestling.
Good job to get back up to his feet. So in the first round, the strikes connected, 10 by De'Reese and 6 by Spencer. But a couple of takedowns there by De'Reese in round one. You have to feel like obviously he has the advantage here now in round two.
He has. You know, he's ahead on points, and they will know that. And the corner from Spencer probably told him, he said, man, you cannot be taken down anymore. You got to start striking with this guy.
De'Reese, who's up against the cage right now, his father was a martial artist, did taekwondo and karate. He said, I've been exposed to it my entire life, and seems like it's something that's been engraved inside of me.
Nice. Yep. You know, if you grow up seeing it, I wish my daughters would do that, but they don't. Something needs to be happening here, otherwise the referee probably is going to break him up. They're going to give him a warning in 10 seconds. There it is already.
Spencer trying to get a knee in there.
Yeah, the knees, he's too close for the knees to the thighs, you know, and too close also. Once the hips are close to the body, you know, it doesn't really have any effect. You need to remove your hips so the knee can travel, just like any other strike. And the longer it travels, the more power it's going to have.
Is Spencer trying to get in a position here where he can kind of get him off of the cage and get to a takedown position?
Well, he can get him off the cage. He needs to wiggle himself out to the side. For him, right side. He needs to try to escape that. Oh, he's got that locked. Yeah, no, he can still do that. Start wiggling his hip out and see if he can put his opponent against the fence.
Well, De'Reese, who's up against the cage right now, told me today, he said he feels like he has a solid base and it's hard for people to take him down. It's kind of evident right here.
Yeah, if I was the referee, I would break these guys up.
This has gone on for a good minute plus. Under 3 minutes to go here in round two of 3.
Yeah, these knees are not going to stop the fight, so might as well stop. Otherwise, we're going to see this the rest of the round.
Are you surprised that it has gone on this long, that they haven't?
Well, we kind of didn't know super much about him, you know, especially about De'Reese. We know from Spencer that he can fight, but De'Reese is coming out and he's doing well.
De'Reese with the red tape on the gloves. Spencer with the blue tape. Both from the state of Florida. Still trying to make something happen here in round two. If you think about it from round one, where De'Reese was able to get Spencer on his back a couple of times.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, Spencer's got to make something happen here in this final 2 minutes.
De'Reese is attacking.
Good kick, but nice takedown, and now Spencer goes after him.
Guillotine, he might jump guard. That's what he's doing. Can he finish it? He needs to position himself a little. He needs to bring the hand higher. and then he needs to crank the neck forward. That's the trick here with the guillotine. Put your hands underneath the throat, and then you want to crank the neck so you close that space in between the throat, in between your jaw and your body. Wow, De'Reese again has got great wrestling. For sure has a background for wrestling. Oh yeah, wrestler boxing. There we go.
De'Reese able to get a couple of shots in here. Look out.
Still, Spencer's doing a great job there, constantly putting that knee in between them. You know, push him away if he wants to strike.
Under a minute to go here in round 2 of 3 scheduled.
Put the hooks in. Yeah, that's one.
He just gave you the round. He just gave you the round. Ready to quit.
Preferably he wants to put that left hook in as well there. He's got a little bit better balance, otherwise he can still be thrown to, for him, the right.
Rashaun Spencer trying to get out of it. Under 20 seconds to go in round 2.
There's space to put the hook in. Now put it in. Otherwise, start kneeing the thighs. You move your hips away. Boom. Knees to the thighs.
Stop. Up.
So round 2 of the books here in preliminary fight number 1, going for 3 rounds in the light heavyweight division.
Listen.
Let's go back to some of the action here in this second round. De'Reese and Spencer. There's De'Reese on the kick, and then the takedown by Spencer.
Very nicely done, huh? Here right away, he thought he had it. It wasn't deep enough. Good defense here by De'Reese.
I was going to say he wasn't able to stay with it. Got him on his back, but he was just so far away, wasn't able to kind of get over there and maintain keeping him on the cage, on the mat.
That also, but you know, at the moment he took him down, I think the risk he took once it went to the ground was a good thing to do.
Seconds
He
up.
felt it under
Fighters
there,
up.
but he just simply couldn't finish it. But if you feel something, you should always go for it.
How crucial does round 2 become, you know, if the judges favor inside of De'Reese once again, now up 2-0, if you will, you've got to go for the takedown and the TKO, the knockout, or a submission if you're Spencer right now.
Knockout or submission, that's it. He can't win by decision anymore. You know, he's got to make it a 10-8 round, like a total domination round. Spencer needs to turn it up, and he knows it. He's throwing big bombs, but he has to watch out because De'Reese has great timing. He showed it us twice already. That when he throws big bombs, he times his takedown.
De'Reese in the red, Spencer in the blue.
There we go again.
Yep.
Wait for the big bombs. You know, and it's the bombs are becoming even bigger because he knows he has to knock them out. Look at that power. Still standing, but he's got a lot of core strength. I'm talking about De'Reese. Not saying Spencer doesn't have it, he just didn't show it right now in the clinch here. Yeah, this is the same situation. If I was the referee right now, I would get literally, in 10 seconds I would say, they do something, otherwise we're gonna restart you.
Our referee, Josh Rutgers, what we saw earlier in round 2, it went on for quite some time, well over a minute and a half. Now they're moving around here a little bit, and Spencer's got De'Reese up against the cage.
De'Reese did a good job there moving out to that side, but didn't keep wiggling out. Jay Ron showed me that a long time ago. He can wiggle his hip now out here to the right, for us to the right. And then he can put him against the fence.
Now De'Reese coming in, told us he knew that Spencer was tough, likes to come in, not scared to engage and throw punches, but Spencer hasn't put that many on so far in this match. Coming up on 3 minutes to go in round 3, the final round.
It's going to be hard to win. He really needs to separate himself, so he's got some striking distance and go for the knockout. That's the only chance he's got.
Like, guys, let's see some work. First warning.
Now you hear it from Rutgers. Let's see some work.
Let's go for a single leg. He's just a great wrestler. Oh, look at this.
Spencer gets De'Reese down, but quickly back up.
Yeah, that's the wrestling, man. I always say it. If you always need at least two arts. You need to be a really good striker in the wrestler or a really good submission guy in the wrestler. But the wrestling needs to be in there.
Single leg, right side. Right side.
2 minutes left here in round 3, and especially not knowing a lot about your opponent too. It's hard, maybe, boss, probably sometimes to go in and start going crazy because you might make a mistake and it could be over rather quickly if you didn't think about it.
Yeah, of course, but you know, if these guys knew, even though it's a couple of days, it's the age of the internet, right? Or the internets, as the Bush would say. And they go right away, they go online and they start looking for fights, and I guarantee you they found at least like 5 fights. And you get a little bit of an idea. You know, you want to look at the things that he's doing every time in the fight, not new things, suddenly a crazy punch. Don't look at that. Things that he keep doing.
I feel like if you're De'Reese right now, and the red tape on his gloves and Spencer in the blue, you just kind of hang on here because rounds 1 and 2 have went in your favor.
Yeah, but you know, for yourself, it's nice to finish with a bang and show the people here, the big people, that you could be fighting on the main card.
Well, there's the bang right there as he takes Spencer down with under a minute to go in the 3rd and final round and preliminary fight number 1 here today.
Yeah, Spencer tries guillotine, but it's not going to happen from this position. Once you're a side mount, that's actually the escape. So now Reese all needs to do with his right hand, right hand, yeah, he needs to cross face Spencer's face to the, for Spencer's face to the right. Man, it's difficult to explain like this. But that will break the grip, I guarantee you that.
Under 30 seconds left.
Tries to put the knee on belly, it's not going to happen. Spencer's very smart every time with the knee in between. He should just start wailing away. That's it, what he's doing right now. I would knee the thighs, I would just blast.
He definitely got a couple of shots in.
Let go!
And that's it. All right, so here we go. Boss, from what we saw in this first fight here today, Spencer, he got a takedown here on De'Reese. There it is.
But right away, De'Reese got out. This takedown should not count. If a judge would count this, that shouldn't be judging anymore. But it was a nice move.
And there's De'Reese on one of the takedowns of Spencer.
And Spencer thinks he has the guillotine, which he doesn't, because he's already moved from half guard into the side mount. You know, and at that moment, you're just wasting energy. And that takedown counts, of course, because he put him on his back and he brought him to the place where he wants the fight to be. And that's why they count takedowns so much.
De'Reese hoping to stay undefeated at 11-0 as an amateur, 1-0 here as a professional. Spencer at 5-6. Both with a couple of smiles here a little bit. Did you feel like you could have saw a little bit more out of each guy here just from what you saw from these two in this one? Or what
no,
it's
styles make matches also, you know. Once somebody clinches with you like that and they lock their hands behind you, you know, and you get a good base, it's hard to take you down, well, then you're going to stand there. So, but I think De'Reese showed more, you know, although striking, Spencer showed more. But De'Reese knew right away from the get-go, he saw those power strikes going, and he goes, nah, I'm not going to do this. I'm going to wrestle. And he's got it.
A lot of grappling here in this match here today as we look at the stats. Brought to you by Shout. Download the Shout app for free at shouttowin.com.
There you go. Yeah, well, you see it. You know, the numbers say it all. De'Reese threw more strikes as well. Spencer, though, threw the power strikes. He was really going for the knockout.
Let's go back inside the cage for the official decision in Jazz Sakura.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of professional fighting, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judges 1 scores at 30-27. Judge 2 and 3 scores at 29-28. For your winner by unanimous decision, Muhammed De'Reese.
Yep, said it. All 3 rounds. Look at this guy. And athletic too. Backward somersault. Shouldn't break your neck at that moment. That would not look good.
You win.
Yeah. Get ready. Listen. What you wanna do? If you don't strike first, that's when they gon' come at you. Yeah. And you know it's true. Don't let your life get worse. Being timid, that ain't cool. Nah.